The criminal case against multiple former employees of the Youth Development Center is moving forward. In a hearing Thursday, state prosecutors say they have more than 700,000 pages of records, including logbooks that paint a picture of what life was like at the facility. And they explained why even records from 50 years ago are relevant now.
During the time frame of the 70s and 80s, which would typically be outside of the scope of the 90s and the 2000s, there are staff members in that time frame where there are allegations of abuse, and those individuals end up becoming the supervisors of the people that are there in the 1990s and 2000s.
The state says 350 people, most represented by attorney Russ Riley, are giving prosecutors access to all their records related to the YDC. Most of them were also part of a class action civil suit that a judge has dismissed, saying each alleged victim could file their own lawsuit instead because the allegations span decades and involve different alleged abusers. Riley says another part of that ruling will help his clients. The judge decided the statute of limitations does not apply in the lead plaintiff's civil case, and that even though he was allegedly abused in the 90s, he did not come forward too late.
It takes survivors of childhood abuse sometimes decades to be able to deal with it and try to recover from it. And because of that, you know, if you're a survivor of this type of abuse, you don't dwell on it and think of it. You try to move on from it, and that's what almost every single one of my clients has done. And at some point in time, Mr. Meehan just couldn't do that anymore.
Riley does plan to file individual lawsuits for each of the more than 300 alleged victims. Meanwhile, the judge in the criminal case is deciding whether to allow the state to release its records from the YDC to the defense as part of discovery.